Do you ever see a mid to late 90s or even early 2000s Pontiac and think to yourself, wow, I have no idea which one that is? Let's change that. Starting with the Grand Prix. Not Grand Prix, Grand Prix. It is the larger of the mid-size offerings from Pontiac at this time, and probably what your brain generates when you think of turn-of-the-century Pontiacs. The 7th generation was produced from 1997 to 2003, and it looks like this. The 8th generation was produced from 04 to 08, and it looks like this. The 7th Gen Grand Prix were powered by either a 3.1 or 3.8 liter V6, borrowed from Buick. If you don't know, the 3.8 liter V6, aka the 3800 series, is one of the most dependable engines of all time. The 8th Gen Grand Prix would also feature the 3800 series V6, but if you're someone who needs a little bit more power in your life, you could opt for a 5.3 liter LS4 V8 in the GXP trim. One of the vehicles you're likely to confuse the Grand Prix with is the diligently named Grand Am. The Grand Am was the smaller of the midsize offerings from Pontiac at the time, and the 5th generation ran from 1999 to 2005. The base engine of the Grand Am from 1999 to 2002 was a 2.4-liter four-cylinder. After 02, GM downsized to a 2.2-liter four-cylinder. Throughout the generation, however, you could get a 3.4-liter LA1 V6 that produced a whopping 170 horsepower, or 175 in the Grand Am GT. The most notable part of these Grand Ams is that you could, for the 2000s four-cylinder models, get a 5-speed manual transmission. It was not available with the V6, however. The other vehicle you're likely confused with the Grand Prix is the Bonneville. The Bonneville was Pontiac's full-size offering, and the 7th generation ran from 1992 to 1999, was exclusively powered by the 3800 series V6, and it looked like this. The 10th generation Bonneville ran from 2000 to 2005 and also featured the 3800 series V6. However, ritzier Bonneville drivers could opt for the GXP trim, which featured the 4.6-liter Northstar V8. GM claimed 0 to 60 times of 6.5 seconds for the GXP Bonneville, which was on par or quicker than the BMW 530i and Lexus ES of the time. Then really quick, this is a Pontiac Firebird. This is a Pontiac Sunfire. The Firebird was a larger coupe that could feature a 5.7-liter V8 and was twins with the Camaro of the time. The Sunfire is a smaller coupe that shares styling and platform with the Chevy Cavalier. To recap, big Pontiac sedan, Bonneville. Slightly less big sedan, Grand Prix. Smallest Pontiac sedan, Grand Am. Large coupe, Firebird. Small coupe, Sunfire. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.